If I told you you were beautiful, would you take me on the
congratulations.
No! That's the funniest poop! I open a lot of them, but I cannot open it.
Okay, let's go.
Please, Mama. Maybe the bunny sleeping. Maybe
Say bye, Bunny.
I'm taking your food. Mama, please carry me.
Tato, start.
What? And leave me.
Wow!
I can
2,000 years later.
Let me see your hair. Nice hair, Miguel. Let me see. Wow. Let me see at the back. Nice one. Miguel. And your hairstyle too, though? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lebohang Pizza, and if you're tuning in for the first time, hello. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I'm sad because my channel is not growing. It's not growing. We've been on number 48 since forever. So sometimes when I have to make like these videos, I'll be like, yo, what's the point? Because this thing is not growing. Do you understand? It's not growing. I can see the views people are watching at least, and I'm grateful, you know. I'm grateful. Not that I'm not grateful. I am. It's just that I wish like it could reach like to more people. Yeah. So sometimes I would feel like maybe my channel is boring. You guys, even if you watch, you don't comment, you're not saying anything, just to have like a conversation with me, ask questions. Yeah, like about conversation. You ask and I respond. You comment, you like, you share. Please guys, please. Let's grow together, let's be friends, let's build a family together. Yeah, that's what I'm wishing for. I want to be your friends, I want to be your family. Since I'm in your house, because if you guys are watching, like literally I'm in your house, I'm in your home. yeah, and yeah, thank you so much for everyone who have subscribed. I remember last time I told you that I'll be telling you guys about goals. You know, I'm one person who like to plan. I like to plan so much, like even if like I would just swipe 10 rand. For me, I don't care what you say or what you think, but for me, I would plan that today I'll be buying bread and 1 2 3, and then that's it. Like it's not easy, and I'm still learning, but it's something that I'm kind of doing so that I know what I did with my money. I know where I spend most of my money too. So for me, it's very important to plan. And so I believe in your goals, like your short-term goals and long-term goals. Like every year I always tell myself, this is what I want to achieve. Besides the other things, this is what I want to achieve. Like I'm talking about the bigger things now. Maybe if you want to buy a washing machine, if you want to extend your house, if you want to take your kids to, let's say, another school or better school, or if you want to move from one place to another. For me, I plan those things. I don't just jump. So it's very important for me to just point things at the end of the day, that this is what I did for 2023 and this is what I did for 2022. Last year I was planning my wedding, and I remember I was telling my husband that you don't need to make to go to your banks, make loans and stuff. I remember I was telling him since last year though, which we failed to do that last year in 2021. So in 2022, when our wedding was just left with 12 months, because we got married last year December. So I was telling him in January that, you know what, you don't need to make debts. We have to like try to pay for, let's say, your decor, your venue, your transport, whatever. Like start to pay for those things now, like in January, so that after the wedding we won't be stressing. Yes, we will be broke, but we won't be stressing about who to pay. Like this bank is taking this much in our pockets, and then the next thing we'll have that miserable marriage. We start with a broken account. I didn't want that. I wanted us to start on a clean slate, that this is what we did for 2022, and for 2023 we're starting something else. So it's something that I was telling him that, yeah, we don't need to make loans. We just have to pay whatever that we needed to pay monthly, so that we don't have debts. Because I don't like debts. As much as I'm in the finance business, but I don't like debts. I'm a very straightforward person. As you can see now, maybe you guys will start to call me girls on my cornrows, because this hairstyle, it doesn't cost that much. I only pay like 70 rand, then I go to Langa and they just do cornrows. Yeah, I do cornrows. I like them. They're nice and clean, and it's just an easy maintainable hairstyle, which is something that I like for my daughter as well. And so yeah guys, I plan a lot. I have those short-term goals and long-term goals. They are very important for each and every one. Don't just spend your money. If your kids want you to go, let's say, every weekend to go watch movies, unless you have that money, unless you have planned for that money. But for me, I would say maybe once a month, yes, we'll go out, and I don't need to spend, let's say, more than 1,000 rand. Then I'll just play around with that 1,000 rand. If this weekend they go to play your games, and then you spend, let's say, 300, buy ice creams. The following weekend we do something else, maybe buying ice creams only. You see, because that's what I can afford, that 1,000 rand in that particular month. So I'll just try to play around with it. But the main thing is planning and reaching those short-term goals. Like this year I wanted my kiddies bed, which I did bought them, and I'm not done with their room. That's why I'm only showing this part of my house, because I'm not done. I don't want to show you guys something that is not complete, rather show you something that, you know, is not so perfect, but yeah. So yes, I wanted a bed. I just want to make their room nice and just a kid's bedroom for both of them, because this is a 2-bedroom apartment. So yeah, I'm still busy with it, but I did bought the bed. And I also wanted to change our bedroom because it doesn't give me that yeah, that so even if like you wearing your nice you have to, the bedroom has to look nice. So I also want to change it. So I did bought your headboard, like your bed, but the bed that we were using is still the same. It's just that the head and that base, we changed those ones. And I'm also not done. It's just that sometimes I don't focus on one thing, like kids' room, done with it, then go to a bedroom, done with it. Like I'll be all over the place. But I hope and pray that this year I'm going to be busy with my kids' room, our room, and our dining room, even the kitchen then there, even if I'm not done. But yeah, those are the things that I want to touch. Like, have your new TV. We do have a TV, but this one is quite small, so I want to change it to a bigger TV and take this one to our kids' room, so that we can have like our peace if we are watching a TV, not fighting for a remote and stuff. Because sometimes you'll find that my man wants to watch soccer and the kids want to watch Popeye, so we have to fight for a remote, and who will win? The old one, which is the dad, and the kids have to take my phone and play games. So I was like, no man, we have to do something. We have to take this TV to our kids' room and get another TV. Even if my husband was like, no, I don't want a TV in the kids' room, how will they study, do their homeworks? But I'm like, you guys are fighting for a remote, and I also don't like giving my kids my phone all the time, because mina umsebenzi wami is always on the phone. I talk to my customers on the phone. I like my phone is everything. It's my office, everything. Yeah, so I don't want to give them my phone all the time, because you find that I'll get a customer around 4 or 5. By that time, by 5 Utado and Tuto, they are here, and you'll find that Tuto takes my phone from 5 and I'll get back my phone around 7, 8. And you'll find that by that time when I check on WhatsApp, like I have that WhatsApp notification that there's a message, blah blah blah, and it's a customer. That customer wanted assistant by that time, and I couldn't respond, and I have to respond by that time, which you see now I might lose the customer, which for me lose business, which is not good for my business, and that's not what I want. So guys, for my long-term goals, there are things that I also want for my long-term goals. So what I do is like saving for those years that, let me say, like in 5 years maybe I want a house, because you can't just say I want a house now and then boop, you get a house. You have to have enough money to purchase whatever that you want to purchase. But for me, since I have those short-term goals, long-term goals, like I try to find a way, how will I be able to finance all of these things. But at the end of the day, I have to finance them, because if we don't save, if we don't plan, there are many things that can happen to one person. Like the time that we're facing what's that again, COVID, so many people lost their jobs, and it was not nice. Some people, they had to go back to their mothers' homes because they couldn't afford rent, because they lost their jobs. Ish. Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, since I was telling you about kids, like my daughter moved my camera, so I had to like stop the video. But anyway, it's okay. So as I was saying, that let's say you have that a long-term goal that you want to achieve it in 5 years. It's very important that you plan your things accordingly, and you know which steps that you're going to take, because you'll never know what the future holds. Like I was saying that in 2019, when did COVID start? I think it was 2019, 2020, somewhere there. Yeah. So yeah, so many people lost their jobs, and some couldn't afford their places, so they had to like go back to their homes, which is something that I don't want. With me it was different because I was staying with my mom, but at least I was able to pay my debts monthly, with the grace of God, obviously. I didn't have an office by that time, but yeah, I was able to pay my debts and on time. So I'll always be grateful because of planning, making sure that you don't just spend, because as much as me now, guys, with my money, I love food. Whenever I have money, I don't feel like cooking. My hands in jail, they just become something else. But I'm trying to avoid those things. I know that if there's like a shebo, I can just cook. It won't take me long. I don't cook for more than 2 hours. I don't like to be in the kitchen. But yeah, I cook and I make sure that everything is fine. So guys, make sure that you plan. Make sure that you do have those goals. Remember, like I remember when I was in primary school, they used to teach us about your goals and your strength and that SWOT analysis and stuff. By that time, I'm not sure if I remember like exactly what was the teacher trying to tell us, but now I know the importance of goals. Now I know the importance of that SWOT analysis, because it helps a lot. I always say that I might tell you something now, but it might not click on your mind how important it is, but on a later stage it will come back on your mind that, oh, okay, it means I have to do 1 2 3 in order to achieve 1 2 3. So with me, I believe in those things, and I pray that I get better and better every day. And I hope that you'll enjoy watching this video, because it's always nice talking to you. But please guys, comment on the comment section, and please share my videos, and let's just go together, and become a very, very lovely family. Because from me to you, I love you. Bye. See you on the next video.